Hello and welcome to Banana for Scale. My name is Jay. Banana for Scale is a new channel I'm starting to show off my Minecraft builds, which as a point of pride are always to scale and pretty impressive, or so I'm told. So for my first guided tour thingy, I will be taking a look around the inside of my Blockade runner, which is back here. I actually built this 2 years ago, during a time when I probably had something better to do. It's completely to scale. A website that I trusted implicitly at the time said it's 126 meters long. With the length, I was able to figure out the height and width using cross-sectional diagrams I found on a forum. Once I had all that figured out, I built the frame, trying as best as I could do to make the bridge and engines in the body match the diagrams. After that was done, I skinned it and added the detailing, and so ended the easy part. The hard part was actually creating the interior and making it match what had been shown in the films. The interior isn't as accurate as I would like it to be, but it looks complete and it's fun to explore. It would actually make a pretty interesting survival base, which is what I had originally planned to do when I first built this. So without further ado, let's get in this thing and look around. And that line you see over there, that's actually not part of the build. It's just a way to get in without having to like fly or something. Now the movies never actually show the characters boarding a blockade runner, so I devised my own door system using redstone. It's not the most eloquent design, but it gets the job done. Here we are. So that's the door, and you hit this lever, just like that it closes. Yeah, like I said, not very elegant. I'm not a redstone designer by trade. I'm more about the aesthetics. As you saw outside, it is what it is. It works. That's all that matters. Alright, so if we go up here, we will get to the hull. And good, last time I was here, all the lights were not working. I actually had to do this video twice over because I was just flipping lights the entire time. But yeah, the lights, as you can see, it's just a redstone lamp with a hatch over it. Kind of makes it look futuristically, a little. This place could desperately use a new resource pack, but I just decided to use vanilla for this. I made it a while ago without a resource pack in mind, and that's what this place looks like. Over here in the center, I actually saw this in a bunch of diagrams I looked up. It has these cool-looking bulkheads. Kind of makes it feel like a ship. To the sides are two auxiliary hallways. These lead to like bedrooms and stuff. If we can get into one of them. Yep, as you can see, it's really small. It's kind of supposed to. There should be a bed up there. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, it's small because it is kind of it's a ship. And there's not supposed to be a lot of room for the crew. And all of the rooms essentially look like that, except for the one on the end, because it's a little smaller. If we go in here, I don't know, it kind of looks like one of those computer rooms that you would just go in and touch some buttons and things will happen. I don't know why I put the button up there. Okay, moving on. Go over to this area. This is actually these are the escape hatches. We can go in them, pop. And yeah, you would use these to escape the ship if it was under attack, or if you're the droids and Leia has sent you on a mission to go find Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine, then yes, you would use these. Can't get out of them without flying, though. I could have sworn I put ladders there. So yeah, this is the hallway where you first see Leia giving R2-D2 the plans. Then she's intercepted by a super nice stormtrooper who decided to put his gun on stun. I think that's the first and only time that ever happened. And here's the upper level. It looks pretty much identical to the lower level. It has the middle hallway with the bulkheads, and the side auxiliary hallways that lead to bedrooms that are slightly different designs. A little bigger, I think, actually. Ah, that's fascinating. Okay. That's probably an artifact from when I copied this. I copied this over from a different map, so things might be a little glitchy. Speaking of glitch. Okay, now let's go to the... it's on the other side. Let's go to the bridge. I should probably show you the ceiling too. It's just this cool little lighting technique. Just put the lights up there, glass over it. Gives it kind of a glowy feel. It looks great with the shaders too, if I should say so. Without the shaders, it kind of looks bland. Okay, and this leads to the bridge, which is right over there. And how awesome is that, with the lights coming through, shining into the room? So these are the pilot seats, a few auxiliary seats over here. There's a bunch of different buttons that do silly, nonsensical things. You know, just like most ships. I could probably put a little more in here, maybe put something on the back walls, but I decided to leave it simple. My plan is actually to link to a download where you can actually get this map and have your very own Blockade runner if use in a survival camp, or maybe alter it. You can do with that what you will. And button, there we go. Okay, beneath the bridge is a storage area. I kind of went crazy with the crates. I mean, I had the space, so I figured why not. But yeah, it's a bit much, I know. Actually, 2 years ago when I first did this, I'm pretty sure I put something in a box somewhere. Myself to find, I'm surprised. There's like one emerald or something. But odds are good I'm not gonna find it. But that's here, and it's pretty cool. Next up, if we go up here, I believe that this is like the up here is like a control room, or I guess like a situation room. It was very popular, according to the literature. A lot of rebels used blockade runners like this, so it kind of made sense to have an area where you can do planning, or like have a communication center, something like that. Also, to be honest, there was just nothing else to put up here. It was just kind of dead space in the plans, and I couldn't see anywhere what people actually did with this area. And if we move on to the back of the ship, we will find the engine room. Probably notice it's darker back here. That was intentional, because obviously why would you light up parts of the ship where crew are technically not expected to be? It's, you know, it's the engine room, kind of takes care of itself. Only the technicians come back here. Okay, the glass looks terrible in the shaders. I don't know why. It's the colored glass. I'm guessing normal glass looks fine. But here's the interface, and here's the here are the engines. The engines are actually supposed to run. I don't keep them running though, because it kind of lags up the system something fierce. But if I go here, get a redstone torch, and very briefly plug it in and take it out. Ready, 1, 2. And that's over. But yeah, the lag is crazy with that. Without shaders, it probably works better. Well, actually, I know for a fact it does work better. I've done it before. But that's kind of a cool little thing. Also, just a fun fact in general. This pattern with a redstone, with redstone and the redstone repeaters, if you put a torch on for very briefly, it will create that looping effect. That's useful for a lot of things. I've actually used it for a lighthouse, but that's an entirely different video. Let me get rid of hit the F1 key. And back here, those are the main engines. Now, I do feel like I could put more back here. Once you go back there, it actually feels like a very empty space. Not much going back there except for the utterly impressive picture of these giant cylinder engines. I kind of liked how it looked empty, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Which is probably why I kept it that way, but if I were ever to revisit this build, I'd probably put something in there. You know, just something spaceshipy that looks cool. We can actually go in there. There's no doors here, and I'd rather not start breaking blocks randomly. So let's work our way back to the exit, and we can get in the fun way. I should probably have exit signs in case of an emergency. And there it is. Okay, so these doors work same in reverse. Just hit the switch and you can drop right out. If you're in creative. If you're not in creative, then do not drop out. You will probably die of fall damage. But okay. So yeah, that's the exterior. Looks pretty good at night. If you actually want to see better exterior shots, I'll link to it in the description. But there's already a video of this that just kind of shows off all of the exterior from a whole bunch of different angles and different pans. Kind of like this. Okay, there's the engines. The lava doesn't glow quite as bright with the shaders on, which is kind of ironic, but it still looks pretty interesting to me. Imagine this thing just blasting off, going as fast as it can. Oh, kind of see the reflection in the water too. That's cool. And voila. Okay, so there's the engine room. That's where we just were. There's a secondary engine room beneath it. There's nothing really in there yet, so I kind of just left that out. But yeah, like I said, this place is super empty. Not much going on here except for these weird wiry things. But standing in the cylinders is just fun and pretty cool. I like the ambiance from the lava. Go all the way down here. It's basically the same thing for all of them. And alright, that's about it. That's the tour. Not very long. It's a big ship, but the interior is kind of it's scaled down. Sort of makes sense for what it is. But there you have it. If you like this video, if you like my build, please like and subscribe. Also, please leave criticism. If you have problems with the build, or if you just really like it, please leave a comment. I feed off of that stuff. Haha, not loading. Let's see if I can really quickly get across. Nope, loaded too fast. Okay, that's cool. There's a cross-sectional view because it wouldn't load. Sometimes glitches like that are useful. And there it goes. Okay, and geez, it should be clear, I actually don't know how to end these things, but yes, once again, like and subscribe if you like this video. Please leave a comment. Have a good day. Goodbye.